Hey guys, Richard here. In this review I want to take you through Take It. Now this is due to be released on January the 26th and it comes from Brendan Mace and Diego Hernandez, and this is a flash sale. So this was released in 2020 and it's really the same product as previous. They just decided to try and make a little bit more money. So stick around. In this review I'm going to show you where I think the gaps are with this particular strategy and why I think this is really taking advantage of a very grey area within copyright laws, which if I was you, I wouldn't be comfortable with. So we'll go through the application in a lot of detail. We'll pop back to the sales page. We'll take a look at some of the claims on the sales page, and then I'll take you through the OTOs, and then I'll summarize by giving you my overall score. And then guys, you can have a little bit more information before you go ahead and decide to purchase. So guys, if you haven't been over to the channel before and you're interested in learning how to build a real business online, go ahead and hit that subscribe and notification bell, and I'll let you know whenever I release new videos. And if you want to take advantage of some free affiliate marketing training, go ahead and hit the link in the description below over to the School of Nomads, and we'll take you through the whole process step by step. So we'll come back to the sales page. Let's just look at the application. Now, what this is, guys, is basically you are taking other website links and you're overlaying it with opt-in forms and various pop-ups to make people click through them and then go off to your affiliate offers. If I just show you very quickly on a funnel what happens here, the idea should be that you get traffic over to your website and opt-in form. They go through an affiliate link and then they go ahead and they purchase any kind of promotions that you have. If you have an opt-in form, obviously you can gather their email addresses and you can go through and you can email and market various offers to them, because obviously they're now on your list. That is the concept. What they're doing here is they're shortcutting this piece with building a website. What they're actually doing is they're taking other people's websites and then overlaying them with an opt-in form. So this is the piece that Take It is all about, guys. Now what I'm going to go through in this review and explain to you is that this piece here is completely missing. So this piece here is missing. Nobody is going to come over to this website, because who will actually see a website when you've got no traffic? Let's jump over to the actual application. So there's some training videos here. There's the campaigns here. You can actually go ahead and build campaigns. We'll come back to that. You have your list of subscribers here. So there's various ways to get subscribers. You have get response and Aweber and if active campaign. The usual email autoresponders you can attach to this, but you can also gather subscribers on a piece of software like this. That's kind of warning number one. Because you don't have any kind of checks and balances on software like this, and it's not your software at the end of the day, I wouldn't actually get anybody's details on these. You can fall foul of GDPR laws very, very quickly. And next up, you have this max commissions. This is an upsell where you have some funnels there done for you. Then you have an automated webinar funnel done for you. Then you have their support here. So let's go ahead and basically, if you look at the training tutorials, you've got one around how to create the campaign, only a couple of minute videos, and then the rest of them are really just extensions of how to create the campaign, customizing your templates, capturing your subscribers, your pop-up settings, and then one of the other upgrades is a Take It effects upgrade, where essentially you're taking control of any links that are clicked within the page and they'll come over to your offers. It'll actually overlay an effect and it'll distract people to take control of those offers. Now guys, this is a incredibly poor strategy in my view, and I'm going to show you why. Let's just go to a managed campaign first. Now, if you come along here and just look at what one of these campaigns here, let's look at Detox Your Gut, right? I just view this. This is a Chicago Tribune original article, and what they've done here is there'll be some form of overlay that turns up on here. So here we are. This is a pop-up that's suddenly turned up on here. Now the idea is that I would come along and put my email address in here because this is so appealing, and then press go and I would be taken over to a different offer, right? That's the idea. Now at the bottom of all of these websites, they do have this disclaimer because they know this is borderline illegal, guys. They know this because you're not allowed to go along and steal other people's work, especially sites like this that could sue you at a drop of a hat and profit from it. You're falling foul of many, many copyright laws there. So they got this disclaimer here that says, we do not own the site being presented or have any association or affiliation whatsoever. Please enjoy the article and support the author at their own official website. They're trying to cover themselves with this, but frankly, guys, you are still profiting from using other people's information. Now, the other thing with this is, I hope you realize that this is not your website. This is actually their app, which is a takeit.com app, where all this is being stored. So this isn't your website. So the link that you would give out to people to actually come across this website is not this original link, obviously, it's that one. So you'd need to kind of force people to come along and see this in the first place. So you need an existing traffic source. So if you haven't got subscribers, if you haven't got email list, if you haven't got a big social media following, how are you going to get people over to your article in the first place and then get them to somehow opt into your pop-up box and then go off to your fabulous offer that you want to offer them? So the whole thing falls very flat on the traffic piece because you have no traffic, especially if you're a beginner. So guys, this is something that as a complete newbie is going to be a waste of your time. If I just go to another one, I'll show you the same thing, CBS, whatever this is. This is a CBS article. Again, they've cloned this article. They've got this disclaimer at the bottom, and it's somewhere along here. There's going to be some form of pop-up that jumps up at me. It might be timed, it might be something else. There's going to be something there. There's the pop-up here, look. That's obviously been very quickly put together by somebody, and the idea is I would somehow come from my article and go, ooh, I'm going to get this, and go off and subscribe. It's a really poor tactic. Now, very quickly, I'll show you how you actually go ahead and make this. You create a new campaign here. You call it something here. Then we come down and set up our subscription form. So we can just write some details in here that we want on the subscription form. You will have a redirect URL there. I'm not going to have one in this case, but once they subscribe, they go and get redirected to a different URL. You choose the service you actually want people to subscribe to, and then you can go ahead and save and publish. If I preview my campaign, there's the BBC website, there's the disclaimer, and then there would be my pop-up. So guys, the software does work, but the tactic is really, really dubious, to say the least. To be able to steal other people's websites, even with a disclaimer on it. If I was the owner of this website, I wouldn't care that you wrote that. You've taken all of the images and all of the information that I put together here, and you're using it for your own financial gain. If you're serious about building a business online, you need to steer well clear of silly products like this one. I'll jump back to the actual sales page. It's $6.93 one time, which just shows you this is $6.93. There's Mr. Mace there. Brendan Mace knows this doesn't work. He doesn't use any of these tactics. He never will. And then I'm just going to scroll down to this piece so that you can clone a website and then you get free traffic. Where are you going to get traffic from for these pages? There's nowhere on here that actually generates traffic. Who is going to come over to that link? The original articles will all rank on Google, right? Because they're BBC website, which is a huge website. If I go on and do anything about sport in the UK, the BBC website is top of Google. These articles themselves, because you've cloned them and you put them under a different URL completely, and there's no SEO connected to that URL whatsoever, will never rank. Nobody's ever going to see them. So the only way is that you would have to send that link out to people. That's the only way this will work. And then your business becomes sending a link out to an interesting page to people and then trying to trick them into buying something. That's a very, very poor way to do any kind of business online. None of these numbers are made through websites like this. These are made from him selling you this product. And I'll just jump down to the bottom. This is 100% money back guarantee, ironclad. But you've got it for 30 days. So be quick if you do buy this and you want your money back. So guys, they're also apparently going to have this pro version, which is $21.97. And they're saying that they're actually going to charge $297 a month for this, and they're really not. So if I was you, I would steer well clear of this. So guys, here's the funnel. $6.93 is the front end. You did see that there's an OTO to some kind of pro level at $21. OTO 1 is $67, just some more done for you funnels. But again, it doesn't matter what you put on those pages. Nobody's going to come across them unless you've got an existing traffic source. OTO 2 is $197. OTO 3 is $97. This is the take effects where you basically anybody who does anything like a mouse move or a click would immediately be presented with a set of graphics. OTO4 is unlimited traffic at $197. Anybody who ever sells you unlimited traffic, at any rate, you need to think about why, if they can generate unlimited traffic, would they ever need affiliates to sell their products? They just wouldn't, because you have unlimited traffic. So I wouldn't need to pay an affiliate 50% of my commissions to sell a product. So anybody who ever puts that on any kind of sales page, it's obviously nonsense. And then you can have the license rights to this if you would like. So guys, just to wrap this up on this funnel, this piece here is a really big piece of this. This is where you generate your traffic from. It could be from YouTube or wherever, over to your website. There is no way of generating traffic over to this website organically. You'd have to either pay for it or push this link out to people. And then this piece here, this is where I think you're going to have lots of problems. You are skating very, very thin ice around copyright laws, and basically you're not building a real business. So all in all, I'm going to give this a 0 out of 10. I'm not happy with this kind of tactic. My advice to you would be not to buy this product online, because you're not going to get any value from it whatsoever. This has been Richard Darby. This is the School of Nomads. Again, guys, if you're interested in building a long-term sustainable business online, I do have a completely free action plan. You'll find it in the description below, and it will take you through the process step by step. And if you do want to see more videos from me, don't forget to hit that subscribe and notification bell so I can tell you whenever I release my next videos. Until next time, guys, take care.